Today we continue unveiling the major transformative development projects sweeping through the Caribbean. Today, we take a look inside Trinidad and Tobago, which is undergoing a notable transformative phase characterized by a range of infrastructure and development projects. The nation is currently leading a surge of initiatives aimed at enhancing its infrastructure and fostering economic growth. A link to other mega projects throughout the Caribbean can be found in the description below. Witness Trinidad and Tobago's developments in motion. From the historic renovations of the Hasely Crawford Stadium to the groundbreaking Dragon Gas Field project, each step propelling Trinidad and Tobago towards a future brimming with potential. Discover how cutting-edge projects like the Orange Grove Solar Farm and the Port of Spain General Hospital redevelopment are setting the stage for a sustainable, prosperous tomorrow. Dive into this enthralling narrative of progress, resilience, and innovation in Trinidad and Tobago's top 10 development projects. These initiatives encompass various sectors, showcasing Trinidad and Tobago's comprehensive approach to modernization and resilience. From ambitious transportation enhancements and the adoption of sustainable energy solutions, to innovative tourism expansions and significant healthcare and education endeavors, each project plays a vital role in advancing the nation's overall development agenda. In this dynamic landscape, we are poised to delve into the top 10 ongoing initiatives shaping Trinidad and Tobago's future trajectory. Through this exploration, we will uncover the intricacies of these transformative endeavors, highlighting the nation's commitment to building a modern, resilient, and prosperous society. Number 10. Hasely Crawford Stadium Renovations. We start today's list off with a project that is nearing completion, renovations on the Hasely Crawford Stadium, which is the national stadium of Trinidad and Tobago. The Urban Development Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago, which is in charge of the project, is promising a return of the Hasely Crawford Stadium to its once pristine glory days through $70 million TT in refurbishment works ahead of TT's hosting of the Commonwealth Youth Games. While most of the renovations are now completed as of late last year, lingering works are expected to be completed this year. The renovations included installing new seatings, constructing a new roof, updating the stadium's drainage system, and have upgraded the stadium's suitability in hosting international sporting events. Number 9. Valencia to Toco Road Upgrade Project. Next up on our list, we have the Valencia to Toco Highway Project, a 30-kilometer-long roadway connecting the inner town of Valencia to the coastal town of Toco in the north of Trinidad. The works encompass the construction of a 2-lane roadway, the construction of 3 roundabouts/intersections, and the widening of 8 bridges, alongside other rehabilitation works. Phase 1 of the project was completed and came in under budget, costing less than the projected $196 million. Phase 2 will see continued works along the route to eventually fully connect the 2 towns. This project, together with the construction of a Toco port, will provide a faster alternative sea route between Tobago and East Trinidad and open up the entire northeast region of Trinidad to a new industrial, residential, and commercial development. Number 8. Orange Grove Solar Farm Project. As the world continues to embrace renewable energy, Trinidad and Tobago is no different, as the country has embarked on several renewable energy projects in recent years. One of the biggest ones is the Orange Grove Solar Farm Project. The Orange Grove Solar Farm Project is a 40-hectare agricultural plot immediately west of Churchill Roosevelt Highway and Trin City Mall that is being converted into one of Trinidad and Tobago's biggest renewable power plants. The Orange Grove Solar Farm Project is a part of a government initiative led by the Ministry of Energy and Energy Industries in partnership with BP and Shell. The project is expected to generate up to 50,000 megawatts of electricity and supply enough clean energy to power 7,000 households. With a grid connection line to the existing T&Tech Orange Grove substation and Piarco substation, the project is expected to offset 27,500 tons of carbon dioxide emissions (CO2) a year. The project is currently in the construction phase and is expected to be operational by the 3rd quarter of this year. Number 7. Green Meadows Water Treatment Plant. Next up, we highlight Trinidad and Tobago's commitment to improving the country's water quality. To this end, the country is in the initial tendering stages of the construction of a water treatment plant in Green Meadows in the town of Santa Cruz. The water treatment plant will provide significant value to the town of Santa Cruz, with the plant being designed to produce approximately 20,500 cubic meters of water per day. The design, construction, and one-year maintenance of the plant will be funded with a US $80 million loan from the Inter-American Development Bank, provided to support the overall national water sector transformation program. This water treatment plant is part of an unprecedented billion-dollar upgrade of the water supply infrastructure, which is being funded by US $315 million from the Inter-American Development Bank (IDB) and from the Public Sector Investment Program (PSIP). By the way, if you're finding value in this journey through Trinidad and Tobago's transformative projects, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Thank you for your continued support. Number 6. Port Toco Development. We now highlight a project we alluded to earlier, the development of the Toco port in the northeast of Trinidad. Development is underway on a billion-dollar multi-purpose port in Toco, estimated to cost 900 million TT dollars. Works on the port's construction began back in 2021 and will be connected to the Valencia to Toco highway currently under construction. The primary purpose of the project is to provide an inter-island fast ferry port that will provide faster and more efficient travel between the two islands of Trinidad and Tobago. The facility will also provide a modern marina, allowing the mooring of yachts and pleasure craft, a Coast Guard facility that will allow for increased protection and surveillance of the northern and eastern coastlines of Trinidad, and a modern fishing facility at Toco Bay. It is expected that the project will encourage economic development in the Toco area, including increased agriculture, tourism, and fisheries sector activity. Number 5. Churchill Roosevelt Highway. Next up, we have another major transportation work ongoing, and it is none other than the widening of one of the country's most used roadways, the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, and its extension to Manzanilla. The Churchill Roosevelt Highway is a crucial part of the country's infrastructure artery, connecting the west coasts of the island to its interior, and its upgrade is projected to cost TT $1.7 billion. In a statement from the Transport Minister, the new connection from Wallerfield to Sangre Grande will not only bring much-needed relief to motorists and the traveling public, but will also encourage economic activity in the country, especially on the east coast. The 5-kilometer stretch of highway will connect the communities of Wallerfield, Cumuto, and Guayco together, and is expected to diminish traffic congestion while providing an alternative route in and out of Sangre Grande. Number 4. ANR Robinson International Airport. We now have what is potentially the biggest and most influential development project for the island of Tobago, the expansion and upgrade of the ANR Robinson International Airport. The expansion of the ANR Robinson International Airport in Tobago is a partnership between the local National Infrastructure Development Company Limited, NIDCO, and the China Railway Construction Company. The expansion is being implemented in 2 phases. Phase 1 involved the construction of a new terminal building and associated works, which is expected to accommodate 3 million passengers a year. The second phase of construction, which is currently underway, is focused on upgrading the runway, taxiway, and car park, as well as the construction of a new airport access road to improve connectivity to the rest of the island. The government's investment in this project aims to create an international airport with sufficient capacity and level of service to support tourism development and air travel directly to Tobago, with the government allocating $200 million for the project in 2023. Number 3. Dragon Gas Field. As we break into the top 3 biggest development projects for 2024 ongoing in Trinidad and Tobago, for a country known for its oil and gas sector, it would be remiss not to highlight some of the country's developing projects. One of the biggest projects for 2024 will be the further development and expansion of the Dragon Gas Field. Dragon and a gas project nearby called Manatee, which resides in Trinidad's waters, are expected to contribute up to 1 trillion cubic feet of gas in its first phase, according to Trinidad's energy minister. Both fields will compete to inaugurate production. The Dragon Gas Field is a joint venture between Trinidad and Tobago and Venezuela, where the 2 countries signed a 30-year license, granting Shell and NGC the rights to produce the gas in the country's territorial waters and export it to Trinidad. The agreement followed months of negotiations since the United States authorized the project in January. This project is a win for both nations since Trinidad has been trying to gain access to its neighbor's vast gas reserves as its output dwindles. While on its side, Venezuela is looking for a fresh source of cash from exports into international markets. Number 2. San Fernando Water Development Project. In our number 2 slot, we highlight a project set to revolutionize the waterfront of one of the country's biggest cities, San Fernando. San Fernando is undergoing a waterfront development project, which has the potential to be the commercial core of the city with increased opportunities for income-generating activities as well as improved living conditions for the people in the south of Trinidad. The development project is being implemented in 3 phases, with Phase 1 completed and Phase 2 commenced in October of last year. Phase 1 saw the reclamation of 3.8 hectares of land in preparation for development, alongside the upgrades of the Lady Hales Road, coastal wall development, and mixed-use construction. Phase 2 has seen the start of the restoration of Plaza San Carlos, the development of a waterfront fishing facility, the Lady Hales by the Sea housing development, and the Bayshore housing development in Marabella. Number 1. Redevelopment of Port of Spain General Hospital. And finally, in our number 1 slot, we have one of the most important projects in the country, the upgrade and redevelopment of the Port of Spain General Hospital. One of the biggest projects located in the capital of Port of Spain, the General Hospital, which was originally constructed in 1855, is set to have a major upgrade. The 575-bed hospital is the primary public healthcare and emergency facility in northern Trinidad. But over time, the hospital's building facilities have deteriorated significantly and limited the extent to which hospital staff could keep up with the advances made by modern medical technology. As a result, the Ministry of Health and the Urban Development Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago is undertaking the redevelopment project for the hospital. The construction of what is being called the Central Block will consist of a 13-story main structure which will incorporate approximately 540 bed wards, 6 operating theaters, an improved accident and emergency department, ICU and CCU facilities, alongside other associated back-of-house departments. The first package of the project is already completed, which includes the main core superstructure of the building. The remaining 5 packages, including flooring, electrical, and other works, are up next, to be completed by China Railway Construction Corporation at a cost of TT $1.26 billion. Apart from improving services offered to Trinidadians, the complex will serve as the premier teaching hospital in the region, in partnership with the University of the West Indies to train future doctors. A bright future. The ongoing developments in Trinidad and Tobago represent a crucial step forward in the nation's journey towards prosperity and sustainable growth. These initiatives, ranging from road construction and upgrades to renewable energy projects, are expected to have a significant impact on the country's overall economy. By investing in infrastructure, Trinidad and Tobago is not only improving its connectivity and enhancing the quality of life for its citizens, but also laying the groundwork for attracting investment and fostering economic diversification. Looking ahead, Trinidad and Tobago is poised for a positive future fueled by the momentum of these ongoing development projects. Check out other videos in this series in the link below. What project in Trinidad and Tobago's development journey excites you the most, and why? Do you think these initiatives will transform the nation's future? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video, like, and subscribe for more amazing Caribbean content. This is Caribbean Focus by Jairi.